Hello everyone, this is Jim Okerzinski with your week 4 screencast video. So although it appears to be a light week with just the discussion board responses due on Tuesday, the final and only draft for the cultural artifacts essay is due on Sunday, end of day. As I mentioned in my announcement, I urge everyone to take a close read of the assignment's instructions. It's imperative that everybody understands what path they're particularly taking with regard to the cultural artifacts essay. So I have here, plain and simple, choose one of the following options, either a cultural artifact tied to an ethnic culture or the discourse community. I think it's really important for everyone to separate their particular topics. I mentioned, and with some feedback in the discussion board on the brainstorming, the importance of looking at and reading the specific prompt for you to follow as you write your essay. So remember now, the primary purpose is to recognize the importance of your lived experiences and the profound role they play in shaping who you are and how you see the world. All right? Whatever it may be, you will gain a deeper understanding of how external cultural and communal forces intersect with your personal development. It's important. You should have a clear focus. State whether you're analyzing an artifact within an ethnic culture or the communication practices, and this is important right here, communication practices of a discourse community. The cultural artifact, it states, provide a detailed description, history, purpose, and significance. What it represents for the culture's values, beliefs, and worldview. Clearly identify the discourse community if you're choosing that path. Describe its goals, unique language, communication norms, and how members interact. Explain how these communication practices define the community and influences your members. So look at the prompts here and describing the lived experiences. This is your personal examples. How has it made you who you are? How has it influenced you to understand the world and people and events? How has it impacted your personal principles? All of these are important prompts for and questions for you to answer within the context of your cultural artifacts essay, whether it's an artifact or a discourse community. As I say in the instructions, do a close read. Read it a couple of times before you even begin writing and pulling together your particular draft. All right, this is 1,000 words. It's an essay assignment, so make sure the MLA essay guidelines apply, and this is right where you will upload the final draft too. All right, so take a good look at this. I'll continue to look at and comment on the discussion boards once the due date comes in for the responses. Be aware that 2 responses are due, so you want to make sure you get those out of the way, and it gives you an opportunity to see what everybody else is writing about in the class. All right? Well, that's our activity for this week. If you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. Good luck.